What happens when the world's AI race runs out of memory? What if servers, GPUs, smartphones, and even supercomputers hit a wall, not because of chips, but because the memory simply isn't there? And here's the real question. Could this global memory crunch slow down Nvidia, SMIC, Samsung, and the entire AI ecosystem at the exact moment demand is exploding? If memory shortages continue through 2025 and 2026, are we heading toward the biggest semiconductor bottleneck since the pandemic? My name is Osama, and you're watching Scop AI. Jahan bhi hain. If you want deep investigative analysis on stocks, AI, and the global tech economy, then hit subscribe and stay with me till the end. Let's continue the video. The global AI boom is consuming memory at a speed never seen before. HBM, DRAM, NAND, everything is under pressure. Last week, Reuters revealed that Samsung has quietly raised memory prices by up to 60% since September. But this is just the surface. Commercial Times reports that DRAM, NAND, and NOR flash are all tightening at the same time. That almost never happens in the memory market. Even worse, DDR4, still used in millions of systems worldwide, is entering a severe shortage as manufacturers shift to HBM and DDR5. WJ Capital Perspective estimates DDR4 could face a 70,000 wafer shortfall by end of 2025, and 2026 won't fix it. The memory supercycle isn't coming. It has already started. Here's the shocking part. NAND prices could rise even faster than DRAM. Why? Because hyperscalers, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, are switching their cold storage from HDD to high-capacity QLC enterprise SSDs. That shift alone could push NAND prices in 2025 to 2026 to levels higher than DRAM, something almost unheard of. According to WJ Capital Perspective, the biggest price surge will hit QLC enterprise SSDs, automotive NAND, and AI data center SSDs. The AI boom is eating flash storage from every direction. NOR flash, usually a tiny segment, is now exploding because of Nvidia. Commercial Times reports that in the Nvidia GB200 NVL72 AI system, NOR memory content per rack already exceeds $600. Within 2 years, that could reach $900 per rack. When AI system memory grows faster than GPU demand, it creates a chain reaction. And that is exactly what's happening right now. The world wants Blackwell. But Blackwell requires more memory than any GPU generation in history. This is where the crisis hits. Last week, SMIC co-CEO Zhao Haijun publicly warned that the smartphone supply chain is breaking, not because of processors, not because of displays, but because memory chips are missing. Factories have phones sitting on assembly lines, finished except for memory. And here's the bigger problem. Device makers are pressuring semiconductor companies to cut prices on logic chips to offset the rising memory cost. Meaning, foundries with weaker pricing power, including second-tier IC designers, may be forced to sell at lower margins just to survive 2026. This crowd-out effect is moving upward, fast. Commercial Times and Tech News report that Nvidia's upcoming Blackwell-based RTX 50 Super GPUs may face delays. Not because of GPU production, not because of yields, but because the memory bill is exploding. Blackwell consumer GPUs require significantly more memory bandwidth and capacity. This raises cost and constrains supply. If memory prices continue rising through 2025, launch windows could shift, retail prices may increase, and Nvidia margins could face pressure. This is the first sign that even AI giants aren't immune to the memory crunch. Memory shortages also hit the consumer side. Commercial Times reports that with most modern devices now requiring at least 16 gigabytes of RAM, next year's memory spike could add about 3,000 new Taiwan dollars. That's roughly $96 to even basic office PCs. This means laptop prices rise, Gaming PCs rise, smartphones rise, console production tightens, and tablets become more expensive. This isn't inflation, it's structural. The world is using more memory than the supply chain can produce. Hardware Lux confirms that memory kit manufacturers worldwide are delaying new third and fourth quarter releases. Why? Because honestly, launching new modules in a price surge doesn't make sense. Instead, they're pushing launches into mid to late 2026 to see how the market stabilizes. This delay creates a tech slowdown. Ripple motherboard makers halt new designs, ODM laptop makers delay procurement, and PC OEMs shift roadmaps. The memory shortage is now controlling product development cycles. Put everything together. DRAM is tight, NAND is going parabolic, NOR flash is exploding, DDR4 shortages are massive, DDR5 is shifting to AI first, hyperscalers are consuming everything, consumer devices are being squeezed, GPUs may face launch delays, OEMs are raising prices, foundries are struggling with margins. This is not a temporary imbalance. This is a global structural shift in memory economics. We may be entering a 2-year memory supercycle, similar to 2017 to 2018, but bigger, wider, and driven by AI data center demand. The question now is, can Nvidia, SMIC, Samsung, and global device makers navigate this crisis without breaking? The global memory crunch is no longer a warning. It's happening right now. AI demand is rewriting the semiconductor supply chain, and the next 2 years could reshape the entire industry. If you want deep analysis like this, fast, clear, and global, then hit subscribe, drop your opinion in the comments, and share this video with someone who follows tech news. I'm Osama, and you're watching Scop AI. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.